So now we turn the page to the title game, Wisconsin and Denver. You see the matchup. These are stats through 3 NCAA tourney games for both teams. Denver's been the higher scoring team. Both have been great defensively. 2 storied programs. Rick and Ben will get us ready.
Saturday's national championship game will guarantee us a few things. Number one, there'll be plenty of red in the stands with Denver and Wisconsin battling for the Natty. And we'll have something of a surprise champion because with Michigan and North Dakota being eliminated in the semis, all 4 number 1 seeds from the regional are gone. So, Ben, as we start to break down what Wisconsin faces in Denver, they face an experienced team, a red-hot goaltender, and arguably the top young coach in all of college hockey.
Yeah, they're going to face not that dissimilar from what they faced in the Fighting Hawks in the fact that they're going to face a team that has a lot of offensive power. But the difference is the structure that the Pioneers are going to play with is going to be very tight, very cohesive. Now, one thing they excelled at in their victory earlier today was their neutral zone play, and I think that has to be a staple as well. We've talked about them needing to be more disciplined, not giving the Pioneers 5 opportunities. But on the other side of center, they only got 1 opportunity on their power play. And their power play has been rock solid all year long. Christian Fitzgerald leads them with 9 power play goals. If they can get 2, 3, 4 power play opportunities, I think that will be huge for them. And how do you do that? Well, you can control part of that. That's working harder. Make the other team pull you down. I think if I'm Coach Mike Hastings, I'm going to say, hey, look, the Pioneers nearly played 2 hockey games. We're going to throw everything at them in period number 1. We're going to make their defense go and get it. Turn. We're going to be physical on them. And if they get sticks on us, maybe we have an opportunity to draw some power plays. That would be the type of scenario that I would be discussing with the team. I'm sure Mike Hastings has that and a bit more.
Regardless of what the Pioneers bring to the table, Wisconsin has a recipe, and there are certain ingredients that never change regardless of who the opponent is. We spoke with Simon Tassi after the win over North Dakota on Thursday, and he told us we're going to play our hockey, and if it's good enough, it's good enough. And throughout the regionals and so far in the Frozen Four, it's been more than good enough. They would love to be able to replicate the start that they had on Thursday. That could likely be a little bit more difficult against a Denver team, Ben, that is really disciplined, especially through the middle.
Well, I think it's difficult. However, if you get it, then all of a sudden you can kind of look at Denver and say, hey, guys, you're supposed to be leading and you're not. And then all of a sudden the pressure can shift mightily over to the Denver Pioneers. But for the Wisconsin Badgers, they're playing with house money. They are playing absolutely free hockey right now. And it feels like they have been, since the Big Ten tournament where they lost 7-1 to the Ohio State Buckeyes, and I think that was a great reset for them. They had been playing well, but at one point they were the number 2 team in the country. Then injury bug bit them, and they started to slide. But at this point, they're playing their best hockey. Their goaltender is absolutely sparkling. Hauser was the difference in this game. And I think if they can get a few looks on the power play and have that good first period, all of a sudden they could put the Pioneers on their heels.
So much of a championship game, any game of this magnitude, comes down to belief and confidence. Obviously, both these teams believe they can win. But in watching Wisconsin on Thursday, Ben, I saw the Badgers more confident than I've seen them all year long. And that starts with Hauser in the pipes, but it filtered all the way through the blue liners up to the forwards. Clearly, this team believes, even if no one else outside their locker room does, that they belong and believes that they will win the national championship.
Well, often belief is percolates down into how do you play your first couple of shifts. And I would say actually the Fighting Hawks probably had their best 3 shifts right to start the game. Then all of a sudden Wisconsin poured it on the rest of the first period, and I think they really pulled their shoulders back and felt confident, felt like they were going to play their game, not that they just were going to say they were going to play their game. And I don't know if any of the 3 other teams probably headed into the locker room feeling like Michigan didn't have a great start, but they scored 2 on the tail end. Certainly Denver had to like scoring first, but they don't like giving up 2 on the late half of that first period. I think Wisconsin probably headed into the period with period number 2 with more confidence than anyone all day long. They need to replicate that and also just continue to believe. And who's going to be the main orchestrator of that? Well, of course, it's going to be Mike Hastings. And what a great guy to get in and give some really entertaining talks. He's a guy that if you meet him and you start to hear him, it's easy to see why he wins in the living room with parents. Now he's just got to win a few pregame discussions here. Tomorrow's going to be a long day for those guys. They're going to be amped up. But it's going to be awfully fun to watch.
Finally, to me, Ben, the keys come down to what the keys usually are. in the postseason and in games of this magnitude. Goaltending, and both goaltenders, Hauser and Hicks, have been outstanding. And special teams, as good as Wisconsin was on the PK against North Dakota, you can't afford to take 5 more penalties against Denver.
Oh, and we talked to Mike Hastings. He said sometimes your best penalty killer needs to be your goaltender.
And he was.
And that's just it. Now, if they can limit to, I would think 3 is kind of their over-under. If they can stay under 3, they're going to be very happy. You get above 3 power play opportunities for the Pioneers, you're probably going to be in trouble. However, they need to work a little bit harder, like we talked about earlier, to get some opportunities for themselves, because they are extremely talented on the power play, and they need to make sure they are able to use that portion of their game.
Denver trying to win its 3rd national title in the last 5 seasons. Wisconsin hasn't hoisted the national championship trophy since 2006. The Big Ten hasn't enjoyed a natty since the next year in 2007. Michigan State, the last Big Ten team to win it all. That can all change in a matter of hours here in Las Vegas.